Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
But while I warm up my guitar, we will talk to I'm just tuning up.
That's the Happy Hour podcast theme.
Oh,
it is.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Oh, by the way, the funniest Patreon show ever.
That
Oh
was
my God.
good yesterday.
Okay, I'm just saying. Just
So
give,
many
Give a
F-bombs.
penny just to get the Patreon show this week.
You're going to love it.
It's very much-
Well, it started. I was impatient, and so it started with me yelling at Chris, "Let's go, ballsack!" And then it just went downward from there.
Yes,
Oh,
it
because it was about Chris Cuomo's. He booked someone with Tourette's, and so we were able to read the entire transcript without
Tourette's.
editing.
Tourette's,
say
not
Tourette's.
turrets.
Shut up, ballsack. Anyway, that's my version of talk whore.
Right.
Let's
right.
go, ballsack.
And then I called you the C word.
Yeah, you did.
And then you've told her to
fantastic.
F off a bunch of times.
Oh, a whole bunch. He got years of aggression out.
And you
Yesterday's
can hear it
Patreon.
all on the Patreon
Yeah.
Don't
show.
say we don't give you any value for your Patreon show. It's behind the music at the Stephanie
It
Miller
really
Show.
is.
Come, won't you? All right. So we got a big Friday show, of course. Glenn Kirshner, John Fugelsang, and Frangela. Mark Elias made the same point that John was just making. Donald Trump is plotting to overthrow American democracy. It's not a secret. He is not subtle. The only question is whether enough people will care enough to stop it. And by the way, for those people don't do politics, I don't do politics.
Politics does you.
Yes, exactly. It's our job to tell them politics will do you. You are going to have daughters or friends that bleed out, that get sepsis. This will affect you. Donald, I don't even want to. He'll let
You okay?
North Korea have nukes. I can't even articulate the horrors if you don't care enough
I agree.
to stop this. Yeah. Joe, this is the pre-vacation
Oh, yeah.
seeds and
Yeah.
stems shows. We're just like,
We have 1 week and one show left. Counting down.
crawling to the finish
Yeah,
line.
we are.
Jojo from Jurors, our friend, said, let me see if I have this straight. Donald Trump didn't show up to testify in court this week. Rudy Giuliani didn't show up to testify in court this week. But Hunter Biden showed up and asked his testimony to be shown in public. And MAGA is calling him a coward. Thank you. Thank you. Hypocrisy knows no bounds over there. But I'm feeling justicey. Are you?
Me?
I think.
Yes.
Yeah, every legal. Oh, I love this on CNN. The single worst legal strategy ever devised by a human mind is what they're called.
Ellie Honig said that.
Yeah, that was
It's
funny.
aghast at Giuliani's tactics in the defamation case. I'm just a layperson, but I was like, is this wise? First of all, you've already admitted. This is like the New York fraud trial. Like he's already been.
Yeah.
Right. He's already been found guilty of defamation. He admitted it. And so they're saying generally what your strategy would be to minimize damages, to show contrition. He did the opposite. He
did.
doubled down, said, I'm telling the truth. No, I don't apologize. And everybody's, predicting a huge award. And please, with the tiny, this is going to ruin Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, poor baby.
I don't care.
Are you kidding me? He intentionally destroyed these women's lives. They're lucky they're alive.
Yes.
The amount of death threats they got had to move, ruined their lives. And anyway, Raleigh in Michigan says, Steph, Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss will finally get a piece of the pie. They will soon take ownership of Rudy Giuliani's deluxe apartment in the sky. Double down, never apologize, keep defaming people like in the New York trial. And it's just, who was it? I always quote Patton Oswalt, who, someone got fired because they sent him some awful thing
stuff,
right after his wife had died. And, he said a lot of Trumpers are going to find out on the other side of, broken noses and broken marriages and firings and whatever, that you don't get the same pass Trump gets. And hopefully we're close to Trump not getting a pass, which is the other reason I think it's important we see justice for him. Because people go, oh, well, he gets away with it. Right, Giuliani, this hubris extends to all of them, right? Bannon talking, Mike Flynn out there still talking. They think they're going to be back in power. And they can, make all the rest of us go to prison or whatever their plans are. It's just, okay. Oh, for instance, this is also in the Frangela stack, but Seth Abramson said Twitter has found a new front in the made-up war on Christmas. The Biden administration allowing black people, gasp, to dance inside the White House in a Christmas video. This can't be understood enough. The racism of the right is just out in the open now. Musk has created an environment in which white men feel perfectly comfortable expressing disgust at a video simply because it shows black people having fun. And it's not just one account. The racist disgust is trending on Twitter. It's every time something like this, I look and I go like, what is, Oh, it's black people
Yeah.
dancing and having fun. Oh, it's kind of like a hip hop barbecue. Oh my God! Like I knew the minute I saw Kamala Harris with hip hop stars, I thought, oh, the right is going to lose entirely.
And they did.
And they did.
Right on cue.
Entirely. Kamala Harris dancing and laughing and having fun with hip hop artists. I thought, oh my God, we're back to Obama had a hip hop barbecue. We're back to Skeeter Pack.
Skeeter.
Yeah.
Do you want me to play that?
Yeah. I forget which Skeeter we haven't heard from in a while. Jody's got some of them, some Trumpers.
I
They're
do.
basically Skeeters.
It's just one woman, and God
Squared.
bless her.
Yeah, Skeeters squared. Yeah, it really is like everything is just to the 11 billionth power now. These Trumpers, except this is not just. This really is a cult. This really is a. He is somehow he is their orange Jesus, and it's really okay.
Number one, he's a godly man.
Good.
He's working for God.
Good.
For darn sure.
Oh, yeah.
Number two, he really cares about us. He cares about us. He cares about what happens to us.
Couldn't
he cares
care
about
less.
our country.
He couldn't care less about them.
Oh my God.
That's how they make me religious. Is I just watch those.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, if she tried to get into Mar-a-Lago today, she'd be escorted off the
Yes.
premises.
We've been talking about Heaven's Gate. Yeah, if she could, she would grow a penis and then cut it off for Donald Trump because that's okay. Here we go.
Wears Nikes because
He didn't come in there because he wanted the money. He's got money. He's coming there because he's
selling
actually
pieces
working for God, and he wants to help us.
Somebody's
and he
suit.
wants to get us to a good. He wants to make America great again, and I, it's true.
He doesn't care about the money, Chris.
No.
no, not at
The
all.
man is presently selling pieces of his suit he was arrested in.
Allegedly.
He's selling pieces of
Digital
fabric.
tokens.
Allegedly, we don't know if it's. the
And you're
suit
not
is-
guaranteed
It's not
to
his
get
suit.
it.
Huh?
Even if you buy the 47
You're not guaranteed to get it.
NFTs,
No, that's
you're not
right.
guaranteed to
Yeah.
either be invited to Mar-a-Lago
Right.
or get
You're,
a piece
you're
of
entered
the
into
suit.
a sweepstakes.
Well, that's a sad Christmas.
It's $4,700
I wanted a
you have
piece
to
of-
give him.
I wanted a piece of Trump's suit, and I got a rock.
That suit might not even
I
cost
mean,
$4,700.
he's using the same tactics that televangelists use.
Yes.
and it's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, that's not what she says.
But I think he's going to make it even greater because
Really?
I don't think,
Really?
no matter what they
Really?
try to do to stop him, he's going to come back because he's working for God and God's on his side.
Okay. All right
Alrighty
then.
then.
Okay then. All right. Scene. Wow.
No kidding.
And you think I'm being hyperbolic when I say we're being sleepwalked into a religious, like a religious autocracy.
We have to fight back.
We do.
Must kill the queen.
The Queen's dead.
Oh,
She died.
Okay.
There's a king.
Yeah,
Did someone tell Reggie Jackson? Or is he still from Naked Gun? Is he still walking around? Someone should tell him. Because come on, the joke's over now.
Wow, that's a very recent reference.
Wow, Steph.
My references are super crusty. Okay.
When was the last time
Like
you've
me.
seen a movie?
Barbie.
Barbie.
She saw Barbie.
Okay.
I love
I saw
Barbie.
it
Let's go
twice.
party. I loved Barbie so much.
I saw it twice.
Barbie.
Me too. Oh my god! And I never seen movies or the ones that I saw twice because the jokes were
There's so
dense.
much in
There were,
it.
it was very dense.
So much in it.
Barbie appears on HBO Max this weekend.
Yes, it does.
So you
I
can
already own it.
Watch it over and over again if you like.
I own it. I can watch it whenever.
Whatever, name dropper.
I bought it from.
Oh, speaking of name dropping, everyone on Twitter is like, Donald Trump, keep Burnet's name out of your mouth. We're gonna have a Eunice economy.
What?
Did you know we're gonna have a Eunice economy?
Apparently.
With your vote by Christmas, and we're going to have it by Christmas 2024, that's just shortly after the election, because of the momentum of our victory, we will have a Eunice economy.
Keep her name out of your mouth.
What did he mean?
I think U.S. economy.
Why do I see your mom as Eunice going, Merry Christmas?
Keep her name out of your mouth.
I feel like that's what she was screaming at him. Okay. Wow. Well, I certainly look forward to a Eunice economy. Do you?
Sure. The Higgins family, they were well off.
Yeah,
All of us-
of
all
course
of
they
us
were
here in
well off.
Mama's- all of us here in Mama's
The
family.
Higgins family was not well off, so we don't want a Eunice economy.
No, we don't.
All of us here in Mama's family really look forward
Didn't
to
they
a
all live
Eunice
under
economy.
one roof?
No, Mama lived in a different house.
Okay.
Bubba lived with Mama eventually.
Okay.
But no, they did not live.
Oh, well.
Eunice and Ed
That's
had
too
their
bad.
house. Mama
That's
was
too
just
bad
there
because
a
they got
lot.
along so well.
But Ken Berry moved in.
That was to Mama's house.
Okay.
There it is, my first drink of the day, ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Many of you know my story. I stopped drinking wine for 3 years during COVID, during the lockdown as part of a health reset. Now I drink wine in moderation, but this is an amazing new product. I've always believed in probiotics. And ZBiotics, check this out. You drink just one of these. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I am using this and I feel great in the morning. I don't have to worry if I have an extra glass of wine, I still feel great in the morning. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. I've always had acid reflux problems. It is this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. ZBiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. All I know is it works. It is ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Go to zbiotics.com/politicalvoices or scan the QR code on the screen right now.